My Ironheart detection system has a scanning function which uses Arcade to detect certain environmental factors. Within zones where Arcade can be detected, my system can track the Ironheart through its unique pulse, particles, and energy. The tracking range and accuracy depends on where Arcade particles are distributed across Ingress. At present, considering the operational zones where Descendants are deployed, approximately 35% of Ingress can be covered. I have just detected Ironheart particles at Sharon's location, which is important. There is clearly something of interest at the Vulgus munitions factory. By using my detection system Descendant, I can find traces of the Ironheart through Descendants who have been deployed throughout Ingress. However, the Vulgus called Eamon, the one who accessed the quantum monolith, gained a great deal of relevant information after repairing the Ironheart. It seems the theft of the Ancestors' data was also led by Eamon. Even though he is a Vulgus, he possesses a high level of understanding of the Ancestors' technology. However, a Vulgus is only a Vulgus. They cannot defeat a direct descendant of the Ancestors. Use me to find the Ironheart Descendant. I will assist humankind from this moment forward.
Descendant, I've received the report on the results of the operation from Colon Special Forces. It seems the core functionality of the guide has been restored. I have a related operation for you. Please return to HQ.
Got a question about the operation? Bunny, I've been expecting you. I have something I need to discuss. If you
Buddy,
wouldn't mind waiting a
I've
moment.
been expecting you.
I have to finish my discussion with Nell first. There are some loose ends regarding our operations that we need to tie up. It won't take long. Please, make yourself comfortable. I've reviewed the most recent battle report. What was it like coming face to face with Corel?
I mean, I barely made it out alive.
He may not have shown it, but he was worried about you. Alpha?
I was. And I want you to take it easy for a while. Try a different mission. Have a look at this.
What are these?
We discovered them when we were going through records of past operations. These ones seem to involve your parents, so I'm hoping you'll look into them.
Records about my parents? Grandma, when are Mom and Dad coming back? Mom said she'd bring me a birthday present. She hates me, doesn't she? Is that why she left me? And Dad? Grandma, I don't want you to leave me too. I can't even remember what my parents looked like. When I think about my childhood, I only remember being with my grandmother. Why are you giving me this now? I'm fine. I'm fully recovered. I'd like to be assigned to a different operation.
Bunny, this is an order.
Ugh.
It won't be easy to find and restore these records. I've assigned you this because you're the best person for the job, and I expect you to do your best.
All right. I guess I'll do it.
Good. Don't forget I'll need progress reports. And you can ask Nell if you need anything.
Fine. Leave it to me.
Fine. Leave it to me.
Just get to the point.
Descendant, a quick word before... You seem to be a little too preoccupied with your AI friend at the moment. As your commander, I'm concerned that you're prioritizing the guide over the operation report. The guide is only a strategic tool. I tolerate her under the condition she does not cross a line. but I don't consider her to be one of us. She is essentially data, and data can be manipulated by external factors, or even by itself. We should never see it as being at the same level as those of us who have fought together against the enemy, and built our trust in each other in the process. Keep that in mind, and you'll be the best teammate anyone could ask for. That being said, this operation was expertly handled. I trust you to keep up the good fight, Descendant. As you may be aware, the guide has detected Ironheart particles at Sharon's location.
The location is inside the Vulgus munitions factory. Sharon and the Colon Special Forces have been conducting stealth reconnaissance, but time is running out.
Once you've completed preparations, join Sharon and look for traces of the Ironheart. We've kept our end of the bargain. Now it's the guide's turn to prove her worth.
HQ, we appreciate the support. The operation will commence once reinforcements arrive.
Doo-doo-doo.
Deactivating active camouflage. Sorry, I wasn't able to help you at the To be honest, I'm not sure if my functions... It takes a huge amount of RK to maintain the Kuiper retroreflective active camouflage. It feels like my prosthesis and I are both slowly reaching our limits. But if the Ironheart is within our reach, I have to give it my all. The guide said that Ironheart particles are the fundamental clues we need to track it. They're kind of like footprints that the Ironheart leaves behind. I compared the location of these footprints to the recon intel. We should find more conclusive data as we continue to follow the traces. I'll send the details of the zone you'll need to cover to your receive. The remaining zones will be covered by Colon operatives.
The Vulgus munitions factory. It truly is an ominous and horrifying place.
Can you feel that?
I can experience a variety of sensations through the archy of Descendants, including the phantom pain you feel.
That's for me to deal with, Guide. Don't poke your nose in where it's not wanted. Once I've dealt with my personal target, then I'll ask you to remove the pain.
You refer to the Vulgus you were pursuing.
Oh, let me get a shot. Holy. What are you using? You pay to get that suit.
with substantial logistical activity discovered. A large volume of construction materials have
Oh,
been
you're annoying
relocated
to
from
play
here
with.
to a suspect zone. At the same time, secret supplies have been transported from there back to here. This is definitely suspicious. I'll send this info to Sharon.
I'm not sure why, but I'm sensing Ironheart particles in the wastewater in this zone. Can you confirm?
I've taken over operation of the environmental data collector we've installed. When we retrieve it, we'll be able to check the environmental parameters without coming into contact with contaminated wastewater. Will there be enough data for you to perform an analysis, Guide? You know our equipment can't detect Ironheart traces.
Once I complete analysis of the composition of the wastewater, I should know why I can detect Ironheart particles.
Then
Oh,
we'd
what
better
the heck?
retrieve the data quickly. It will only be available for a limited amount of time.
This wastewater is composed of Kuiper extracts and Vulgus electrolytes. The Ironheart particles are most likely bound between those two substances. That's why they were detected intact and not dispersed.
If we can find the source of that wastewater, we could trace them more accurately. I have a place in mind.
Okay.
Our reconnaissance indicates this is a Vulgus weapon processing facility. To analyze the particle flow, we need to take a closer look inside. The Vulgus are disrupting particle flow. Please eliminate them, Descendant.
Okay.
More enemies. I'm detecting signals from multiple Vulgus. This attack is relentless. Where are all their forces coming from?
I don't know what I'm doing. This is cool.
Strange. We've already destroyed their barracks. There must be another military facility somewhere.
Judging by the particle flow, the Ironheart came through here and moved somewhere else. I'll keep analyzing.
HQ. While investigating traces of the Ironheart, we've discovered a zone in the factory area that looks to have been recently expanded. Considering the circumstances, I think it's highly likely that there's an Ironheart inside. Requesting approval for further investigation.
Approval granted, but proceed with extreme caution. A large assault ship has been spotted in the airspace above the area. Based on the ship's class, we think it's the same one that we saw Carell aboard. Either he's there in person, or something worthy of his attention is happening. We should be prepared for a challenging situation. We may need to deploy more Descendants. Over and out.
Sharon, do we have any tactical weapons that are capable of destroying the entire Vulgus industrial area? If the Ironheart is here, we may be able to investigate after destroying the enemy's facilities.
It's an interesting idea, Guide. But if it were possible, we would have already done it. Unfortunately, we don't have the capabilities to create such a powerful weapon. The anti-air gun in the Albion mountain range is probably our heaviest hitter. That's why the Descendants and the Ironheart are humanity's last hope. Closing the dimensional wall to isolate Ingress from the Colossi and the Vulgus. That would be the ultimate tactical weapon. Anyway, we don't have time to chat. Let's head to the restricted zone.
Huh. Huh.
Descendant. I can detect both Ironheart particles and its pulse in this. If you and Sharon can widen the range of Arcade, I can obtain more accurate. Also, my system has been more inconvenienced than I expected. I believe that once it was restored, I would be able to locate the Ironhearts wherever they may be in Ingress. However, it may be that my system has yet to be completely restored. As I was created for the Ironheart, I assumed my performance would not be this lackluster. In order to achieve my goal, our goal, my performance will need to improve.
Let's think about that later, if we make it out alive. If the Vulgus have a large assault ship, they'll soon be pouring into this place. Number 17 and I will operate in stealth mode. You stay sharp.
Descendant, I have found a suitable location for detecting Ironheart. This is a large nuclear reactor, which is connected to this entire zone. By comparing the reactor's pulses with the body's biosigns, I can detect pulses from a wide area. Right up until it was deactivated, I could detect Ironheart pulses. I'll attempt to trace that location.
Hey Siri. How do I get inside?
Research data secured. Kuiper coding technology on Vulgus bodies. So this was how they were enhancing the Legion of Immortality and Legion of Darkness units.
Thank you.
Wait, this weapons data is...
The weapons belong to the Vulgus assassin unit that attacked you, Sharon.
I never thought I'd discover it like this. For now, we should focus on searching for traces of the Ironheart. Number 17, upload this information to the Colon database.
Affirmative.
That I cannot directly detect the energy, but I will know why when we find the origin of the pulses. We're too late. All experimental data has been deleted.
Not all of it. There's a cache of records about the most recent experiments. It's not ideal, but I'll try to restore it as best I can.
In the meantime, you and I might as well follow the Ironheart particles. Traces of energy everywhere. Judging by these traces, the energy extracted from the Ironheart is injected into the Vulgus submerged in the Kuiper solution. The Vulgus genes and Kuiper must have fused as a result. The pain would have been terrible. Not even a Vulgus could have endured it.
That's why there were
something having survived this are close to 0%. But I couldn't be sure. Descendant, I have pinpointed the location where all of the Ironheart traces converge.
Oh snap!
It is hidden within the facility
I don't know
of the
when you
Legion of
said that,
Immortality. I can
but it's so
detect
little.
continuous Ironheart pulse
It's
and
very hard to
particles,
see.
as well as a small amount of energy from this place. And they seem to be moving.
I
I
barely
recommend
saw
we
it.
investigate this place, Descendant. I'll need you to lend me your strength.
Sharon, I will stay behind and retrieve the cache of Vulgus experiment records. I'm sure they'll contain valuable information.
I'll enter the inner facility first. Join me when you're ready.
Oh Sam! Assault rifle. Oh, submachine gun. $400. That's way more. $6615. Machine gun.
Most of the main passageways are now either blocked or destroyed. It appears
You're
the
dead.
enemy intends to destroy the entire facility. Air vents, drainage pipes, maintenance ducts. Use any available alternative means of escape that you can.
Sharon, I've restored some of the data from the Vulgus experiment records. According to these records, the facility was by the laboratory of General Amon of the Legion of Immortality. As it was Ironheart traces which led us to this place, Corell and Amon might actually be there.
It won't be an easy fight if they are.
Sharon,
Awaiting your transmission.
the traces of the Ironheart detected here. They're... never mind. I will let you know after I've performed further analysis.
Okay, guide. They synchronize the alarms with the nuclear reactor's self-destruct switch. What the hell are they thinking? They'd rather take everyone and everything with them than give up the Ironheart. I can modify the circuitry, find the alarms, and destroy them.
How many players are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like there's more.
Alarm disabled. Strange. I'm sure they wouldn't dare do something like that if Corell and Amon were actually here. For now, we need to stabilize the deactivated reactor. Turn on the coolers. I'll continue tracking the Ironheart traces.
You got big gun, I got big gun.
All units transmitting critical operations.
Just sent it a bit ago.
From the
How
restored
behind-
Vulgus experiment records, I've reconstructed an audio recording
How-
that seems to have been made
how much
during
of a
the time
delay
the
is there?
experiments. Listen.
Like, we're gonna try something. When I say, not this time, when I say 1, then you put 1, but not right now. And 3, 2, 1.
I will stand at the vanguard of the Legion. House Rogue submits to Lord
Copy. Then these Ironheart traces are... Al's a rogue.
Holy, dude, that was a long delay.
Seems I wasn't thorough enough.
That had to be a long delay.
Yes,
I don't know if that's YouTube or what.
I'll be waiting. Descendant.
Damn it.
Yeah,
So the
yeah, that's about 30
Ironheart's
seconds.
already
That's a long. That's long. Jeez Louise. I mean, when you only have one person in chat, you're talking to one person.
In order to increase the accuracy of our pursuit,
It
we
kind
need
of.
to access all the data on Vulgus units who were
It's
transported.
like, what loadout
using
should I use?
Ironheart. You must defeat Alzaro.
30 seconds later. Okay.
Sharon, will you relay a detailed report of this to HQ?
It might be.
I'll be on my way. Good hunting.
I don't know. I don't know what it might be. Might be a mix of a few things. Where'd everyone go? Where'd they go? Oh, what the balls? HP full. Okay, that's great. They run over there? How do they get over there? What the balls? Oh. Doesn't seem like there's a delay in the video, just chat. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know how to do YouTube. I would have to start all over with YouTube, you know? But I think I like doing the... Holy. I think one thing with YouTube is there's a lot more, like my shorts actually do pretty decent on YouTube. So I feel like it's easier to get some kind of following.
It is over.
Just like, I feel like it's kind of similar to TikTok, but TikTok
There is
is,
so much information that is hard to
TikTok
accept.
is, you know, you get a stream on there, so.
Alzaro is one thing. But Garel has ordered for the Ironheart to be inverted.
You have 2 viewers already? I only see 1. It says I've had 3 total viewers, but 1 current viewer. Oh no, it does. Right there it says 2. Actually, in one spot it says 2, and the other spot it says 1. Oh snap! 2 viewers. I feel like YouTube has a lot of potential. The only thing I don't like about it is that when I like watch Spartacus or Stone Mountain on here, like they don't have it set up for live streaming. They don't have YouTube set up for live streaming. So I have to I always have to search their name. It's kind of like, I don't feel like they do a good job with that.
Karel, do you truly plan on inverting the Ironheart data? If you do that, we won't be able to decipher the unidentified guide code.
Enough. The Ironheart data must be reconfigured in order to destroy the dimensional wall. I don't have time to think about that. You understand my vision now, don't you?
Oh, of course. I am only thinking of our research.
I'm glad to
Yeah,
hear
I don't
our
either. I
objectives
just
are
figured
aligned.
I'd try it though.
Initiate the data invert.
A lot of people are starting to switch to it. But I feel like you can only switch to YouTube if you have already a following. But I figured I'd try it since I was playing this game, and no one's gonna watch me play this game, so we're gonna try it on YouTube.
Kickoff will engulf increase. The roars of the Vulgus will fill this land with fear.
Dun, dun, dun.
Descendant, I have the results of the operation from Sharon. Alpha is tied up with an emergency meeting with the Magisters. I have been ordered to brief you on the follow-up operation.
Ready to play
Please
Call of
make
Duty,
your
bro?
way to HQ. It isn't easy. Excellent work, Descendant. This operation has yielded many results, both positive and negative. Firstly, all of HQ is encouraged by the possibilities presented by the guide. Although we were unsuccessful in our retrieval of the Ironheart, thanks to the guide's tracking
I don't think I'm gonna
function,
stream it.
we
I think I
uncovered
just
the
want to start
Vulgus
recording it
restricted zone and Alzarok.
and then just take
This
clips.
proves the guide's tracking system exists and is operational. However, the ingenuity that the Vulgus demonstrated with their use of the Ironheart was alarming. So much so that the Magisters requested an emergency meeting with Alpha. In particular, the inversion of the Ironheart ordered by Corral is something we must understand, no matter the cost. From this point forward, HQ plans to adopt the guide's tracking functionality and the various other information sources they offer as official operational elements. The Descendants will soon be deployed throughout Ingress. Use the guide to track the Ironheart and proceed with the mission to investigate the inversion procedure. Humanity's full-scale counterattack has officially begun. However, I know you have just completed a difficult mission. Until the official deployment order is given, please go ahead with whatever preparations you need to make.
Okay.
The Magisters have promised their full commitment to support research efforts, so this is the perfect opportunity to request anything you need from an ace. Before you go, Descendant, I have a personal request. Can you retrieve the Alzarok autopsy report from Jeremy? The report was intended for delivery to the Magisters. Jeremy requested a brief look at it, and I haven't heard from him since. I understand things are strained between you and Jeremy due to the recent operation, but I hope you'll do this anyway. Descendant, just in case, I hope you're not disappointed that Jeremy wasn't punished. I
should
actually
have
saw
been.
Alpha slap Jeremy earlier.
Slapping
No
isn't good
one
enough.
enjoys seeing their superior do something like that, but I believe it was a more appropriate punishment than a court-martial. I'm sure that Jeremy has also learned his lesson.
Slap him again.
Do you think you're the only ones worried about Albia? What the? You're still alive?
Yeah, bro. What G?
I was just reading the report on Alzarok and thinking, wouldn't it be great if he, killed you? Anyway, looks like you got to experience something interesting at least. A Vulgus redesigned by the Ironheart. Wow.
Wow.
Now, that's an area that fascinates me. If I knew you'd be seeing that, I would have stuck with the operation instead of dropping out. And I wouldn't have been slapped by Alpha. Anyway, why are you here? I'm in a bad enough mood already after Sharon and her minion drop by to give me a piece of their minds? What? Nell wants the report?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, so you're her gopher. You really are. You probably don't have time to argue with me anyway. Sharon mentioned earlier that the guide isn't in the best shape. All these so-called grown-ups having fun with their imaginary friend. Oh, get lost!
Easy.
You need information about the Colossi.
Ooh, that was fast. All rise. Alright, let's use this guy. Okay, I can't do any of that yet. You wanna back up, homie? Immunity. What the balls? Oh. Move, 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 roll. Come on, people, help me here. Help me, fools. Help me, fools. Shoot at him. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna die over here. Give me my money. Sheesh, afterglow sword. Gang, 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 gang. What does this do? Oh, I can hover unknown. Other titles.
I knew my mom and dad were soldiers, but I had no idea they were involved in such a top secret operation. These files are pretty unclear. I need to find more operation records. If I follow the trail, I might be able to find a lead or two. Dad!
Mom.
You
Dad.
always leave me behind. I don't want to stay with Grandma. I want to stay with you, Mom. Dad, where are you going? You said you'd play with me. I hate you. And I hate you too, Mom. And Grandma.
So harsh. It says I'm. Knucklehead. Thrilling knucklehead. That's stupid as heck. The Forgotten Explorer. Haha. Holy. That looks kind of cool. Well, snap. Alright, I'll join Discord. Dun, dun, dun. Don't. See, it is saying I have something. Hold on. I don't see it. All these show locked. Oh, I do right here. That looks kind of lame. Change colors, so that's cool. Of course, everything's locked. Well, that's dope. Can I change the whole thing? Can I change the whole color? Ew.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
Descendants. Holy, okay, that's a lot of work. Oh man, I don't have any of this stuff. Okay. Well, I need a lot. How do I leave the game? How do I quit? How the heck do I quit? I actually don't know how to quit. Oh. No. Hold it. That's weird. And I could do that. Hold it. Hold map. Game activated. Mic on. Oh, can people hear me? That would have been weird. It's my hair. You on yet, bro? Well, Sam. How do I set up OBS to do like the 30-second or minute or whatever I want to set it to? Like to record. If I that was a cool clip. Record.
Do. There you go. I hope I don't want to do all that. Oh, jeez. Turn yourself off, camera. So it's settings.